Hi, welcome to the relaunch of the AstroTarot readings. I'm Lunarcraft from Psychic Truth, and I'm your host for these readings. And I'm focusing in on you, Aries. Now, not only is it a relaunch of the readings, but it's a new format in time for the new month. Okay, so for you, Aries, I'm drawing out 3 tarot cards and we will take it from there. So let's turn them over, see what we've got. Lovely. Oh, very nice. Okay, right. So your first card out is the Page of Wands. And what that card is screaming to me is you're going to be surrounded by your favourite element, fire energy. And that will keep you, I want to say, stoked up. Now, that's an old-fashioned term for keeping you full, keeping you able to keep moving. You are one of the most energetic, if not the most energetic, of all the star signs. You are right at the beginning of the zodiac. And some books I've read refer to you as the baby of the zodiac because you're so eager and keen to get going. You are also ruled by Mars, the red planet, the planet of war and action, and that is you through and through. So, what sort of week are you going to have? Quite an active one. I believe that you will feel the full impact of Pluto entering its retrograde orbit. You are not only the first sign of the zodiac, you are a cardinal sign. And as I said, you will feel the full brunt of these transformative energies. And the area that is likely to be the one for you to transform is your interpersonal relationships, how you relate to others, especially those that mean something significant to you. It's likely to involve a certain amount of emotional stuff, and I know that isn't one of your favoured topics or areas of your psyche, but you will find that your communication skills will improve during this week. And I can see that happening because you've got the Page of Swords in the central position. It's probably also relating to the sextile being formed between Jupiter and the Moon. And that particular formation will lead you to feel cheerful, optimistic, honest, looking forward to good fortune. Now, that doesn't surprise me because it's Jupiter that's involved. But, oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if you got that bit of good luck You deserve it. You've been waiting some time for this break. It will lead you to not be embarrassed to discuss your feelings and emotions. Your intuition is going to be absolutely razor sharp, and you will intuitively feel the feelings of others. That means the coming week is going to be really good for socializing, meeting new people, people who may be influential for you in future. Be prepared to be somewhat philosophical, which I know you can do, and do very well. But also, I can see you spending time not just looking back at the past, but looking for ways that the past can help you to move forward in the future. You've learned a lot throughout your life. You've got incredible powers of recall. So I can very much see you, as I said, looking back, but looking back with a purpose, not to start living in the past, not by any stretch of the imagination, but rather to recall things as they were at that time, and to identify what you have learned from those experiences. And you can use that experience, that knowledge, to inform your movements for the future. Pretty good stuff. I'm going to leave it there and just say I wish you an absolutely fabulous week ahead. I'll be back next week, and I'd be delighted if you could find the time to join me. But for now, brightest blessings, and bye-bye. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the relaunch of the AstroTarot readings. I'm your host, Lunarcraft from Psychic Truth, and you will notice, all you Taurians, that I'm already shuffling my cards, because not only is it a relaunch, but it's a new format that is just in time for the beginning of the new month. So let's get into it. As I said, I'm focusing in on Taurus, and I've just dealt out 3 cards. Let's turn them over, see what we've got. Nice. Okay. All right. So, Taurus, where are we going? We're starting off with the Hierophant. Now, to my mind, this is all about working in partnership with others. And it's more than likely that you will be forming new friendships under the influence of the sextile angle formed between the Moon and Jupiter. Sorry, I'll get it right in a minute. Right, that means you're going to be feeling very cheerful, upbeat, full of optimism, looking forward to good fortune. And in turn, all those things will contribute to a very calm, happy family life. Can't be bad. You'll also feel that you want to meet other people, new people even. And it's quite probable that the new people you meet during this coming week could well be influential to your future. Look forward to it. The people you meet are likely to be different from your normal circle of acquaintances, so also be aware of that one. Your central card is the Seven of Pentacles, and that is all about planning what you're going to do and, more importantly, when. Plans don't become anything unless you put or bring them into reality, put them into action. And that's what this is about. It's recognizing that you need to make those changes. And you, the same as every other zodiac sign, will be influenced by Pluto moving into retrograde orbit. That's towards the end of the week. But it's going to, as I said, influence every single star sign. But because you are one of the 4 fixed signs, you will not feel those changes, that transformation, as keenly as other signs. But you will still be feeling that you need to express your emotions and feelings to others. But also you will find that you can stand up for yourself and remain calm whilst doing so, which leads into your final card, which is the Knight of Cups. Cups are all to do with emotions, feelings, home, family, which I've touched on already. But it also ties in with the moon moving into Pisces. Now, I know you're not Pisces, you're Taurus, but it does have an influence. And it's more that your emotions and sensitivities will be sharp, really open, and it will enable you to realize or come to realize what is going on in the world around you. You'll feel as if you want to get closer to your loved ones. Don't hold back. Really don't hold back. It will benefit you. It will lead you to a much happier relationship, a much happier home life. And when home is calm and happy, it makes so many other things flow more easily. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for this week. I will be back next week, and I'd be delighted if you could come and join me as well. But for now, all that's left for me to say is have a wonderful week. Challenging, but by the end of it, I'm certain you will find that it's been a really good week. I'm going to say brightest blessings and bye-bye. Hi, welcome. You are very welcome to the relaunch of the AstroTarot readings. I'm Lunarcraft from Psychic Truth, and I'm your host for these readings. Not only is it a relaunch, but it's a new format with, or in time for the beginning of a new month. See, it's all clever stuff. If only. Right, so you see me shuffling my cards, Gemini. That's who I'm focusing on, you. All right, and that's where the reading is going to start. I'm drawing out 3 cards just for you, Gemini, and I will turn them over and work through them so that you know what to expect during the coming week. So, starting off, you've got the Star. Now, I could talk for hours and hours about this particular card, but I am restricted to the amount of time I have available. But basically, it means that you are under the guidance of a lucky star. Plain and simple. But there's a lot of significance within this card. For a start, it's combining spirituality with corporeal life. So spirituality and physicality combined and balanced. The woman pictured is naked, showing all her vulnerabilities. She's got a bowl of water in each hand. The one in her right hand, she's emptying into the water that's in front of her. And incidentally, she has 1 foot in that water. That's all to do with spirituality and feelings, emotions. The other bowl, she's tipping out onto the land, and it's forming small paths of water. And if you look at the image, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different watercourses being formed. They represent the 5 human senses. If you look at the image of the star, there are 7 stars surrounding the one big star. That represents the 7 continents that we have on Earth. So all in all, there's an awful lot going on, a lot of important things that we as humans spend our time balancing, or the vast majority of this stuff. Trying to see if I've missed anything, and I don't think I have. So, Gemini, be aware that there are 2 sides to everything. but everything is also balanced. And you, more than anyone else in the zodiac, are well aware of the two sides. They don't have to be opposites, but two sides to virtually everything. Moving on, in the central position, you've got the Two of Cups, which again is one of those cards that has so much that you can interpret from it. The first thing is love and partnership. But this love is a very special kind of love. It's the love that can repair damage caused by former relationships. And that is shown very clearly by the caduceus symbol, the snakes intertwining around a sword or sword-like formation. The lion, strength and being prepared to defend yourself. Angel wings, to remind you that the angels are walking with you and they cannot intercede on your behalf unless you actually invite them to do so. But they are there, they are on hand, they are willing and able to step in should you ask them. So, a really important card. And I feel that this card is relating to a trine formation between the moon and Uranus. Uranus is all through this week in various guises, but this time it's a trine which brings change and excitement into your life. It will not bring the usual amount of disruption that change often generates. So you can have a look at broadening your circle of acquaintances, even friendships. There are likely to be unplanned encounters with people from different backgrounds to yourself, different cultures, different religions, different skin colour. It could be anything. But those types of people could well form long-term relationships, friendships with you. And they could be, if you want them to be, they could be quite influential for you. Along with that comes the fact that your mind could flit from one thing to another, more so than it usually does. All right, you are adept at handling many things at once mentally. But even for your standards, it's going to be very active. And finally, the Seven of Swords. It's there sort of like as a warning that you may become aware that someone, and I think it is only one person, could be working against you behind your back. Just be aware. Don't be suspicious of everyone that you come across, but it will all come out, and be obvious when the time is right. But just be prepared for weird interpretations of your actions. It could be that you become aware of odd interpretations of your actions. Just be prepared for it, okay? Don't enter into arguments over them. Just know that it's not the true picture. I'm going to leave it there and wish you an absolutely fantastic week. I'll be back next week, and I'd be so delighted if you could, would, will join me. But for now, I'm going to say brightest blessings and bye-bye. Hi, and welcome. Welcome to the relaunch of the AstroTarot readings. I'm Lunarcraft from Psychic Truth, and I will be your host for these readings. And at the moment, I'm focusing right in on you, Cancer. Now, not only is it a relaunch, it's a new format, just in time for the beginning of the new month. So, you see me shuffling the cards. That's where we're going straight off. So, I've dealt out 3 cards for you, Cancer. Let's have a look at what's going on. What is going on? Okay. It does fit. It does. Okay, so starting off with the 4 of Cups. And it's a card of feeling disillusioned, disappointed that certain things haven't happened. And as a Cancerian myself, I know every Wednesday, every Saturday, or Thursday and Sunday when I check the results and I haven't won the lottery, then I'm disillusioned. Okay. That's a bit extreme, but it's that sort of thing that you look forward to something with great anticipation and it doesn't actually work out the way that you would hope it should. So it's disappointing, but it's not life-threatening, certainly. And it could, in fact, be brought about round about the middle of the week when the Moon and Uranus form a 90-degree angle, a square. And that can lead to rapid mood swings, which us Cancerians are pretty good at performing, but also impulsive reactions. Now, that's something that we don't normally do unless we feel really strongly about something. But what you are hoping for is some sort of excitement, additional stimulation, just to satisfy this feeling of disappointment. And no, I'm not guilty of this at all. I don't get pulled away. My focus doesn't drift when I see something that's shiny, new. Yes, not much. But you will also be not on edge, but in a state of readiness to take action, because you and us Cancerians will feel that there's something just around the corner, something new and exciting about to happen. Be sure to talk to your close loved ones so that they are aware of what you are going through, so that they can be prepared to help you, support you, not write you off as a lost cause because your actions are out of character. One thing to guard against is in your disillusionment, your disappointment, that you don't fall into the trap of seeing only negatives. You've got the Five of Cups, which sums that up perfectly. It's very easy when things don't feel as though they're going as they should do, for us to get down and depressed. Instead of looking at what isn't going well, look at what you have already got and give thanks for that, because the more gratitude you demonstrate, the more good stuff will come towards you. And then at the end of the week, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about looking around at what you have achieved and knowing what you have overcome. Is also another opportunity for you to give your thanks, your gratitude. You recognize the journey you have traveled. You are well aware of the sacrifices you've made along the way in order to progress. It's been hard work. There's no denying that. But if you are able to express your gratitude, as I said before, more good stuff will head your way. So be prepared to look around and acknowledge what is there, what it's taken to bring it into your life, and give thanks. Right, I'm going to leave it there. All that's left for me to say is have a fabulous week, and I'll be back next week, and I'd be delighted if you were able to join me again as well. But for now, brightest blessings, and bye-bye.